In the beginning of the year, we set goals for ourselves, but how often do we go back and reevaluate those goals? Are we doing what we need to do in order to achieve those goals? Are we giving ourselves credit for where we do make strides to achieve our goals? Right now, I'm looking back at my one little word for the year and reevaluating those goals and tell you why you should too.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan.
Hello, Planner Babes. Welcome back to Jasmine Plans. This is Jasmine. I want to thank you for joining me today. If you are new here, don't be shy. Come take a look around, stay for a while, and I hope you hit that subscribe button as I do post videos now every Sunday and Tuesday. You might even get a little sprinkle throughout the week as well. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I'm glad to have you here as part of my Jasmine Plans community. Now today we're going to be looking back at my one little word that I did plan in the beginning of the year. However, I never decided to plan out an actual sheet for it. So today I just want to create a sheet for my one little word, and I also want to include some extra things on it to make sure I'm staying on target, to being consistent with my one little word. And just so you know, my word of the year is consistent. This is something that I have been struggling with forever. I have been trying to work on it. Now that it is summertime and I am off work, I do find myself being a little more consistent, but I want to put something in place so that I am consistent with it once the school year starts. For designing the page today, I'm going to be using Planything's Tropical Beach, and I'm also going to be using Planything's Fun Alphabet. I will be using this, sorry for the glare, but I will be using this dot grid paper that I purchased off of Amazon. I will be sure to link it down below in the description, but it is heavy duty paper that can fit our happy planners, which is awesome, and it's cheap. Now let's get planning. I have already pulled the letters from Planything's Fun Alphabet. So what I want to do first is to put my word down as straight as possible if I can. I always struggle with that. So I have the letters here on a ruler to help me put the stickers on straight, even though it is dot grid to help me. And it looks like I'm going to be successful on the first try, which doesn't usually happen around here. Okay, there goes my word. So next I'm going to jot down the meaning of my word consistent. And consistent is an adjective that means acting or done in the same way over time, especially so as to be fair and accurate, unchanging in nature, standard, or effect over time. So that definition for sure will help me stay true to my word for the rest of the year. And the reason why I wanted to do this page was because I kept it in my mind that this was my word. I wanted to be more consistent. However, I felt like I wasn't doing a great job with tracking if I was being consistent or giving myself credit for areas that I am improving and being consistent. Let's hope that's enough tape. I'm just gonna place it right down here. It is a little bothersome that the dot grid paper and the plain white printing paper is not the same color, but doesn't matter. Now to start getting this page looking pretty, what I wanted to use was one of these florals for the edge of the pages. I know this goes up a little higher than I probably can afford it to go because my words come straight to the end. Maybe I can use another floral. I'll use the smaller ones here. Go ahead And stick this down to the corner. I like how that jazzed up the page a little bit. And add another. That's why I like 2 pages of the same things that are repeated. Some books like to do one on clear, one on paper. Planything, for the most part, puts her stickers on clear sticker paper consistently. All right, we're gonna bring this one all the way up. Touches the word a little bit, but it's okay. Let's just get the edges snipped off. I really enjoy this paper. I have made a reading log using this paper once, and it's still holding together. It's amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that right down here. If I put it at the top, I'll need to hole punch it. Already, just a little bit of florals, add a pop to your page. As you can see, no scrap is going to waste. I have definitely gotten better with learning how to use my scraps and cutting them better so that, things are not going to waste. I did also want to add in some of this Planything's washi as well. This goes with her Tropical Beachy collection. I thought it'd be good if we add a little bit more of a touch of color around the page. And I only want to bring that up to where the floral kind of begins. And we can do the same thing along the top. Another good thing about dark grid paper is that you can use it to help you line things up properly, which I typically have a hard time with. And I'll just cut off the washi off the other end. Okay, I can add some more florals in here as well under the washi. But before I do that, I want to also keep in mind that I wanted to focus on some things for the rest of the year. So I wanted to put in little clusters of shapes that I can go ahead and, write in things to give myself credit as to how I've been consistent. So it took up a lot of room here. I could have printed this bit smaller, but I'll do it along the top and kind of create a pattern. I think that will look pretty cute. And I'm not gonna mind that this is gonna go over the washi a bit. Maybe I can do one coming down here. I like hexagons because you can kind of make cute little almost collages with them. I'm not gonna like that covers up the end. So I'll do a little moving of these downward a bit. And Planything stickers are typically on like a nice thick sticker paper. They're definitely not cheap at all. I just don't want it to rip this page. Okay, let's move that down some more. And I would say this paper is pretty tough as well. What I might need to worry about is the printer paper ripping as I pull this sticker off. Oh, already started lifting up. I think that's perfect. So remember, in the hexagons, what I can do is give myself credit for whatever I have been consistent with. I decided to put 6 so I can do 1 for each month for the rest of the year, starting with July. Now let's add more florals to this. So I'm just going to go in with my craft knife from Caliber Plan, along with my washi cutter from Live Love Posh. And I can add this extra piece. Feel if I should have a floral piece in the middle there. There are some nice tiny ones on the page. Trying to think which one will look better, while also not being distracting or taking away from the word. I think that's good. There goes my page for my one little word. I will be going back and updating it with things regarding health, or even what I've been consistent with at home, or even at work when the school year starts. So I hope this encourages you to go back, revisit your one little word, make any updates to it, make a new page for your one little word. Maybe even at this point of the year, it could have changed. But I hope this inspired you. If it did, please don't forget to hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Until next time, happy planning.